The Honourable Minister of Environment and Climate Change.
A new climate plan for Canada tabled in the House of Commons.
Entitled 2030 Emissions Reduction Plan, Canada's Next Steps for Clean Air and a Strong Economy.
Spells out how this country will reach its reduction targets by the end of the decade.
It is as ambitious as necessary, but also doable.
The plan is forecasting the oil and gas industry, which is the single largest contributor to Canada's carbon footprint, will need to slash emissions a little over 40% below current levels by 2030. But missing is a hard cap on emissions, which the Liberals promised as part of their fall election platform.
That cap is in the process of being developed. We committed to the sector that we would work with them on a collaborative basis to establish the cap, and that is what we intend to do.
The government has laid out sector-by-sector targets aimed at reducing emissions overall 40 to 45% below 2005 levels by 2030, and put us on a path to achieve net zero emissions by 2050. The targets were based on what the government says it views as achievable.
We're asking our electricity sector to cut massively with much higher than 40% because that's what they're able to do.
But it will take longer to see real progress, for instance, from the transportation sector.
Where's the actual detailed analysis of what they're going to do and how it's going to get there? That's what's lacking in these things. It's a lot of talk, not a lot of action.
Even the NDP, which has agreed to prop up the minority Liberals in exchange for progress on its own priorities, says the plan misses the moment.
We'll use the agreement and use our power to force the government to deliver. Things like ending fossil fuel subsidies. That was not announced in this plan, but that was a part of our agreement, and so we'll push to see that happen. One of those subsidies should be eliminated by the end of this year.
The plan comes with $9.1 billion in new spending to help the government reach its climate targets. Canada, by the way, has not met a single target that it set for itself since 1988. Now, the government will be held accountable in progress reports to be reviewed in 2023, 2025, and 2027. Caryn Ceolin, City News.